The night breeze in Lekki feels so calm, while Lagos carried the sound of soft music and expensive cars passing by. Inside a well-lit apartment, Dino stood by the balcony, holding his phone, smiling. Everything in his life looked perfect. Money was flowing, his name was growing. And at home in Lekki Phase 2, his pregnant wife Amanda was waiting for him, patient, calm, and full of love. Amanda was the kind of woman people respected without trying. And even with her pregnancy, she carried herself with quiet confidence. She believed in Dino. She believed they were building something together. But in Aguda, another story was beginning. Judith didn't believe in waiting. She believed in taking. Tall, confident, always stepping out in fitted trousers and simple tops. Her long brown hair flowing behind her. Judith walked like someone who already owned tomorrow. The first time she met Dino at a small business gathering, she noticed everything. The watch, the calm voice, the respect people gave him. And in that moment, she made a decision. I want this life. Not just the money, not just the comfort, but Dino. She knew he was married. She knew his wife was pregnant. But to her, that was just information and not a barrier. It started small, a smile, a longer conversation, a late night, just checking on you. Message. Dino didn't notice when things began to shift. What felt like harmless attention slowly became something deeper. Judith listened when he complained. She praised him when he felt tired. She became easy. And slowly, Dino began to split his world into two. At home, Amanda talked about baby names, doctor visits, and dreams for their child. But Dino's mind was drifting. His replies became shorter. His presence weaker. Amanda noticed. One evening, as she sat on the couch holding a tiny baby cloth she had just bought, she looked up and asked softly, Dino, are you okay? He smiled. I'm fine. But he wasn't. Because in Aguda, Judith was already planning her next move. Weeks later, Dino landed the biggest contract of his life, a deal worth millions. It was supposed to secure his future, his family's future. But instead of keeping things professional, Dino made a dangerous decision. He trusted Judith. He let her into the deal, gave her access, shared details he should have protected. To him, it was royalty. To Judith, it was opportunity. One morning, everything changed. Dino woke up to silence. No calls, no messages. Judith's number was unreachable. At first, he thought it was nothing. Then panic began to rise. He rushed to check the accounts. His heart dropped. The money was gone. All of it. Judith had transferred everything and disappeared. Her last trace, a flight ticket, destination to New York City. Dino's world crashed in one day. Calls to partners turned into accusations. Deals were cancelled. Respect disappeared. The rich, confident man people admired was now struggling to explain what happened. At home, Amanda watched everything unfold quietly. She saw the stress, the fear, the truth, and then she found the messages. No shouting, no anger, just silence. The kind of silence that breaks deeper than words. The next morning, Amanda stood in front of the mirror, dressed in a simple gown. Her small bag sat by the door. She placed her hand gently on her stomach, took a deep breath, and walked out of the house. No drama, just dignity. She chose herself. She chose her child. Months later in New York City, Judith stood by a tall glass window, looking at the busy streets below. She had the money, the new life, the freedom she chased, but something felt off. Because the life she built came from destruction. And sometimes, even when you win, it doesn't feel like victory. But she didn't regret her actions. She won, she said to herself.